Blessings, good morning. This is Bishop Eddie King Jr. from the Greatest Circle of Prayer Room Churches. Come to you this morning for some early wisdom from God. I know some of you are on the way to work, some of you on the highways and byways. Some of you may just be laying in bed. Some of you may not just want to get out the bed because depression is heavy. We got wars in our minds each and every day, but you got to tell God, Lord, stop these wars, stop the conflicts that is going on in my mind on today. But I'm coming to give you a little wisdom on this morning. John 14, verse number 1. First thing Jesus tell us, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. So in order to have peace in your life, in order to do the things of God and having a relationship with Jesus Christ, and we got to follow God 100%. We got to be fully committed into God. We got to say, God, for God I live and for God I die. You need to understand on today that you can't be anxious before anything. And we're going to find out something about being anxious on this morning. But I'm just telling you right now, don't worry. Stop worrying so much. Learn to give it all to God. God is bigger than our problems. He's bigger than our marriage. He's bigger than our temptations. He's bigger than our flesh. He's bigger than anything that is going on in your life this morning, including on your job. So I want you to have peace on your job today. And again, Jesus says, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. You got to believe. That's the key word, believe. Second key word is have faith. You got to have faith in God. You got to walk by faith and not by sight. You got to walk by the unseen and not the seen. But he says, my Father's house has many rooms that were not. What I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you may be where I'm at. You know the way to the place where I am going. Every tongue must confess. Every knee must bow down. We got to stop worrying. If Jesus Christ is telling you on this morning, do not worry. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be worried. Some of you need to understand on today. This is Satan's world. I don't care what nobody tells you. This is Satan's world, Satan's children. We got to continue to pray each and every day. We got to continue to give it to God each and every day. We got to continue. Let the world know what we stand for, who we stand for, because I've learned. My grandmother used to tell me a long time ago, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything. And that is the truth on this morning. So do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, also believe in Jesus Christ. You got to believe in him, church. Also, the second thing Jesus tells us, Philippians 1, verse number Philippians 4, verse number 6. He says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, pray and petition with thanksgiving to present yourself request before God. In order to have peace with God, you must have a clear mind and a clear heart and a clear soul. Somebody need to understand that on this morning, that you can't not be worried and anxious about anything, but pray. And through all things, the Bible says pray, continue to pray. Good morning. Pray and continue to pray. Do not be anxious about anything, but pray. So we must pray and thank God and worship God at all times and every day. Worship God through your troubles. Worship God through your pain. Worship God through your bad marriage. Worship God when your children are acting up. Worship God when your children are out here in the streets and you don't know how to get them back home. You got to worship God. You got to pray, and don't let your hearts be troubled. I am Bishop Eddie King Jr. I'll come to you for a little morning manner. How about morning manner? How about that? But the safe thing is, place everything in God's hand. Yeah. Place everything in God's hand. Place it in his hand. Proverbs 11, verse number 19. Truly the righteous attain life. How many out there are looking for life today? Are you speaking life over your family? Are you speaking life on your job? Are you speaking life over your vehicle? Are you speaking life over yourselves? This is the reason why I placed out I sent out those prayer cloths, and whoever has not have a prayer cloth, say, Bishop, I want a prayer cloth because we're running out. The material that I use, they're running out. I had to wait on it, so I got a few left. Say, Bishop, I want a prayer cloth. Okay, Proverbs 11, verse number 19. Truly the righteous attain life, but whoever pursues evil finds death. The Lord detests who heart are perverse, but in delights in those whose ways are blameless. Be sure of this, the wicked will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will go free. God bless you. I'm Bishop Eddie King Jr.